those guys that you talked about, Coach Kern and Coach Morrison, Coach Knock got in there, and Coach Moore, and put together one hell of a game plan. First half, it was what we scored was probably about as little as we could score in that first half. Now, I'm not saying that to be arrogant for that time period, but what they were doing on offense was phenomenal. And then, we paired it well on defense. We finally, got some stops and did some things that we hadn't done. And the kids just played unbelievably hard, and that's really a testament to them. They were up in the office all week watching film. Tough loss after, you take an 11-hour bus trip to Minot and lose a heartbreaker, and you come back and now you got 3 teams that are winning records and have potential to win the conference, and all they did was come back in and go to work. Anytime we get out there to go block a kick, our kids believe that we're going to do it. So we get out there and we felt pretty good. Like, all right, they scored, let's go block the thing. And I'm not going to lie, had they gone first, we'd have been going for 2. I wouldn't have kicked it. I already told Ben, if we win the toss and we go on D first, and they score and we go back down and score, we're going for 2 here. So, but it goes back to the same thing we're talking about. Our staff just came in, continued to work. There's no wavering from those guys. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to work. And what's great is our kids are taking the cue from our coaches. And it's all these guys. It's Coach Kern, Coach Morrison, Coach Watson, Coach Foster. All these guys all right, roll up their sleeves and let's go to work. I mean, that's what you do, right? Half the teams in America lose every week. We just been on the wrong half most of the season here. So this one felt pretty good for those seniors that have been. They went 650 days without playing a football game, and said, Coach, we're coming back. Kyle Doman didn't have to come back. Right. He's in his 6th year.
6 or 7 of those guys, 9 of them?
Yeah, I mean, we have some guys that at least they would have exhausted their eligibility, but a lot of those guys played maybe as true freshmen. But we have about 6 or 7 that just said, you know what, I'm going to come back and like what we're doing, like what we're building, and we're going to come back and play. So this felt pretty good for those guys to, get a win.
Coaches did a great job with the game plan this week. It was just, I had to tip my hats off to them because it was just right away. Every play was how it was supposed to be. Everything was just going our way today. I mean, you can't ask for a better blocking from the O-line, better passes from Marcus, better routes from the other receivers trying to hold their man so I can get open. I mean, it's far from just me. In my mind, I saw the safety outside leverage, and I saw them stack the box, so I knew they were going to blitz. So I knew I just had to give him to flip his hips a little bit, and it was going to be a foot race. And I just tracked the ball down there, and then I was good. Marcus came back from injury. We had a couple guys out, including myself, from last week, so we came in this week ready to work. We really stepped it up. I mean, the pressure was on us. Like, we knew our defense was going to do a great job. It was just up to us to make the plays, and I feel like we did that today. It was crazy. I can't remember who called it, but somebody called the block. They said it was going to be a block, and so I went crazy. I mean, I threw my helmet on. Like, it felt like a dream, like unreal. Student section, rush test, it was great.